Hi bowl bakers! The only thing better than dessert is dessert made in just 10 minutes. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favourite recipes, and it is for a key lime pie made in no time at all. Also, today you don't just get one video, but you get two, thanks to my partnership with Good Cook. So after this, I want you to head over to Good Cook's YouTube channel and see how you can make a decadent chocolate mousse in just 10 minutes. We are all about easy 10-minute desserts today. As always, the recipe for this pie can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com, along with all of the information about the Good Cook tools that I use in this episode. Okay, let's get started by making the crust for our pie. Into a bowl, we're going to add in some crushed graham crackers and some melted butter. And then just stir these two ingredients together well. So one common question I get asked is, how can you substitute graham crackers for those of you who can't buy it in your country? Use any kind of a plain vanilla biscuit. In Ireland, I would use digestives and they work really well. Easy. I love pies like this because the crust is actually one of my favorite parts. So that's that. Now let's talk pie dishes. This is a Good Cook non-stick 9-inch pie dish. You have to have at least one of these in your baking cupboard because I use mine all the time. And just a little fact about this, it has a lifetime guarantee, which means you know that it is good quality. I love this little dish and I use it a lot. So now I'm going to take my graham cracker crumbs. We don't need to grease this pie dish or anything like that because it's non-stick. And then just put in your pie crumbs. And then with your hand, go ahead and shape it all around the edges. All that delicious butter in there will help this set nice and hard. This is looking good, it's all the way up the sides. Now what we're going to do is pop it into the fridge while we make the filling. So here I have a nice big bowl, and into this I am going to add in some room temperature cream cheese. You want it to be at room temperature because it whips up so much better. So here I have some whipping cream. Now you do need whipping cream for this recipe. It doesn't contain eggs, so we need this mix to get nice and thick. Next, we're going to add in some condensed milk. Now this is going to be the sugar and the sweetness in our pie and make it a little bit silky. If you don't have condensed milk in your country, we all know where you can make your own. On my website, there's an easy recipe. So our next ingredient are limes, of course. So we need some zest. And here is my new favorite tool in the kitchen. It is a grater zester. It gets your zest really lovely and fine, and it makes it so easy to do. So just zest your limes in there. This little tool just makes zesting so much easier. So key lime pie is a very traditional American dessert, and the first time I ever had it was actually in Ireland. It is really delicious. If you like cheesecakes, any kind of soft no-bake pies, you're gonna love this. Okay, so now that's our zest. Now let's cut these open and get the juice out of them. So a good trick to get the most juice out of your citrus is to roll it on the counter and just kind of break down the insides a little bit. And that just makes it much softer and easier to juice. And then cut it open. So here I have a little juicer and strainer in one. The great thing about this is you can put it over a jug or a little bowl, then just juice straight onto it. I like to put it over a measuring jug so then I know how much juice I'm getting. So you see all the juice I'm getting? That's because I rolled it on the counter. It really makes a big difference. Okay, lovely. We have our seeds separated, all our juices in our jug. Now let's pour this into our cream cheese mix. So then all we're going to do is just pour your juice into the cream cheese mix. And then lastly, a little bit of vanilla extract just to bring all those flavors together. So now here's the easy part. With an electric hand mixer, or you can even do this with a hand whisk, we're going to mix this all together until it becomes nice and thick. So on high speed for roughly around 3 to 4 minutes. So the reason you can make this in just 10 minutes is because this recipe doesn't contain eggs, but we're eliminating the eggs just like I did with my 10-minute tiramisu, and we're just getting all of those flavors, same texture, everything in the one pie, which just takes a lot less time. So this is lovely and thick, but if your mix needs more time, then keep on whipping up because you want it to be nice and firm. So my pie shell is set. I have my lovely filling, and then just go ahead and fill it all the way to the top. I like really nice thick pies, so do as much as you can get in there. Now, like I said, this is a no-bake pie. It does not go in the oven. It's going to go straight into the fridge. So I'm going to pop this in there, preferably overnight, but say a minimum of around 8 hours to make it set up nice. Okay, it's been a few hours, our pie is set nice and firm, so now it is time to decorate. Now this pie does not need a whole lot. I'm just going to put some simple rosettes of cream on top. So here I have some disposable piping bags. They're from Sweet Creations by Good Cook. I really love these, and every baker should have them in their house. Also a nice set of piping nozzles. And all I'm going to do is just cut it off here, and then I'm going to fill this with some whipped cream. So go ahead and pipe some nice big cream rosettes on top. Using these nozzles are great because they do all the work. You just do a simple little swirl and it comes out looking lovely. And then what I like to do is just lay on some slices of fresh lime and grate over some lime zest, just to give it a lovely pop of color. Gorgeous, this looks absolutely lovely, but you know the moment of truth is when you actually cut into it. So let's see a nice big slice. So if you've made one of my big and bold pies before, you know I love a thick crust, and that's exactly what we've got going on over here. And then with all that lime cream cheese filling, this is absolutely to die for. There's no doubt about it. This is one of my favorite pies because it is like sweet, but it's zesty. It's really well balanced, and with the crust, textures are just amazing. You're definitely going to want to try this one. Whether you are a novice or an advanced bold baker, anybody can whip up this decadent and zesty pie in a matter of minutes. Right now, I want you to head over to Good Cook's YouTube channel and check out my decadent chocolate mousse made in just 10 minutes. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here really soon for more bigger, bolder baking.